Hello students, now I am going to discuss with you chapter number 5, surface chemistry. Last time I have discussed the numerical problem of chemical kinetics. Okay, so students, what is the meaning of surface chemistry? The meaning of surface chemistry, it is the branch of chemistry which deals with the phase and interface phenomena, generally the surface phenomena. The branch of chemistry deals with the surface phenomena. You think that what is the meaning of surface phenomena? First time I have listened about that, students. The surface phenomena, it means you know very well. Some of you have listened that when a very simple chemical reaction, you listen about that CH2 double bond CH2 gas, okay, plus H2 gas, and in the presence of platinum solid, in the presence of platinum solid, you will get that CH3 single bond CH3 gas. Okay, so now the thing is that what is the role of platinum in this reaction? What is the role of platinum in this reaction? So students, here this platinum, you know, behave as catalyst. Behave as catalyst. So it means behave as catalyst. How this behave as the catalyst? What is the way to behave as the catalyst? So students, the platinum provide the surface for hydrogen to be absorbed over it. It provide a platform. It provide a platform for the reaction between the ethene and hydrogen, by which the reaction become faster, and these both easily react to each other to form the reactant. So now you understand what is the meaning of surface phenomenon, where something will be occur on the surface of a solid substance. अगर कोई सॉलिड सब्सटेंस प्रोवाइड कराता है किसी कोई सरफेस टू फॉरवर्ड द रिएक्शन फॉर द केमिकल रिएक्शन, तो यहाँ पर ये प्लेटिनम जो है उस सरफेस की तरह काम करेगा और सरफेस फिनोमेना की तरह वर्क करेगा. इज इट क्लियर? सो वी कैन राइट हियर दैट द ब्रांच ऑफ केमिस्ट्री that deals with the study of surface phenomenon of the interface phenomenon. Surface and interface phenomenon. So this is known as the surface chemistry. So for example, when ethene reacts with hydrogen gas in the presence of platinum solid, so here the platinum solid provide the surface of hydrogen and ethene for react to each other. The bond of hydrogen breaks over the surface of the platinum, and so both react to each other very easily, and after the reaction formation of product will takes place. Okay students, now some phenomenon I am going to discuss regarding to the surface chemistry. The first phenomenon is that adsorption. So try to understand what is the adsorption. Okay, adsorption. Let us discuss adsorption with the help of example. Okay, students, we take a container in which orange dye is present. Okay, this container contains the orange dye, and we dip the chalk in it. Okay, chalk is there. After some time, we will see that on breaking the chalk, on breaking the chalk. On breaking the chalk, you will see that inside of chalk is colorless, but surfaces colored. It means the dye is present only at the surface, not the bulk, not the inside of chalk. So this phenomenon is known as the what? Adsorption. Are you getting or not? Try to understand again. Students, when we take the chalk and break it after dipping with the coloring material, after dipping with the coloring dye, what will we get? We will get outer surface colored and inner surface colorless. It means the coloring material is only present over the surface, not inside this chalk, because here they are only adsorbed, not the adsorbed. But the solvent in which the dye is prepared, it is also present inside this, because the solvent is absorbed. The solvent is absorbed. I think what the phenomena you can understand now. And try to understand one thing more, that this surface, this chalk surface in which the dye is adsorbed, it is called adsorbent, and the dye that is adsorbed over it is known as the adsorbate. It is known as the adsorbate. Are you getting or not? So what is the adsorption? Accumulation of liquid and gas molecules over the solid surface rather than the bulk. Rather than the bulk is known as adsorption. So I think all of you learned it. What is the meaning of adsorption? The accumulation of materials over the surface, not in bulk, is known as adsorption. Students, here this chalk surface is known as the adsorbent, and this coloring material is known as adsorbate. Another example we took, this is the solid platinum surface, ET surface, on which the hydrogen gas is adsorbed. This is known as what? This is known as adsorbent, and this is known as the adsorbate. So this is the example of adsorbent. With the help of figure, if this is the adsorbent, then adsorbate is present at this place. These are the adsorbate. Okay, and this complete phenomenon is known as adsorption. We are going to explain some examples of adsorption. Now we are going to explain. I'm going to explain some examples. Number 1, O2, H2, helium, Cl2. Gas is adsorbed why the gas is absorbed by the powdered charcoal, by the powdered charcoal. If in a vessel, this vessel is covered with charcoal and here the gas is filled. These are the gases. After some time you will see that the concentration of gases decreases. It means this gases is absorbed by this. Similarly, dyes like methyl orange, methylene blue, litmus paper solution, is mixed with charcoal. They become decolorized. Because the color of these dye is absorbed, so they become the decolorized. Okay, now the next raw sugar becomes white. On passing the powdered animal charcoal. When raw sugar is passed over the powdered animal charcoal, it become white. It become colorless because the impurities are absorbed by the animal charcoal. Another example. Moisture of air can be absorbed. Moisture of the air can be absorbed. Why the moisture of air can be absorbed? Why the air can be absorbed? By the silica gel and alumina gel. Okay, so these are the four examples. First example is that gases like hydrogen, helium, NH3, Cl2 are absorbed over the powdered charcoal. If you see that the concentration of these after the mixing with charcoal decreases. Second example, a very important example, and it is very good example to explain the adsorption. Dye solution, you know, it is the colored solution. When this solution is passed, when this solution is shaked with the charcoal, powdered charcoal, what will we see after some time? That it become colorless. the color of this become disappear. It means the color is absorbed over the adsorbent. Okay, now the raw sugar, you know, two types of sugar is present in market. First is the very pearless, like the white pearl. But second is something contain the yellowish color. It is the this is the cheap, and that is the white pearl like is very costly. What is the reason behind it? The reason behind is that the first one is passed through the animal charcoal so many times. You think that what is the meaning of animal charcoal? So the meaning of animal charcoal is that it passed over the bones. Okay, the powder of bone, the powder of animal's bone, and it becomes white like pearl. Okay, and last one is the air can be dry. Air can be dry after the passing with, after the filled with, after the subjected with silica gel and alumina gel. If you want to make a dry a vessel, then it is covered with the silica gel or alumina gel. Okay, so this is about the adsorption. Okay, now try to understand what is the absorption. 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 The meaning of absorption is that the accumulation of liquid and gases inside the adsorbent. For example, this is water, chalk. When chalk dipped in water, the water become adsorbed inside the chalk. Okay, so this is known as the adsorption. Okay, for example, these are the adsorbed molecules. Okay, next thing is the sorption. So what is the meaning of sorption? When both adsorption and absorption takes place simultaneously. Is known as sorption. This example I have discussed in the starting of chapter. Dye solution, chalk stick, dye on surface, water in bulk. Okay, so this is about the sorption. In sorption, what we get? This is the adsorbate outside as well as inside. This is called what? This is called sorption. So three terms are there. First one is the adsorption, second one is the absorption, third one is the sorption. Okay, so what is the difference, basic difference between the adsorption and absorption? So student, basic difference, it is a surface phenomena, it is a bulk phenomena. Okay, the rate of adsorption is very high initially, but after some time it becomes constant. Similarly, the rate of absorption remains constant. Adsorption is an specific process, while absorption is a non-specific process. Okay, So now one term is also remaining, that is the desorption. 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 So what is the meaning of desorption? Desorption. Desorption. Removal of adsorbed material. Removal of adsorbed. Removal of adsorbed substances from the adsorbent is called desorption. Desorption. Simple thing. Adsorption it means accumulation, and desorption it means removal. Okay. Adsorption is also of two types. First one is the positive adsorption. Second one is negative adsorption. So what is the difference between the positive adsorption and negative adsorption? Only 1 minute, try to understand. Positive adsorption means when the concentration of adsorbate is more in the surface in comparison to its bulk. That is known as positive. That is known as positive adsorption. Are you getting? When the concentration at the surface is more is known as the positive adsorption, and when the concentration is less at surface, rather in comparison to bulk, it is known as the negative adsorption. Okay, so if the concentration is more at surface in comparison to bulk is known as the positive adsorption. If the concentration of the adsorbate over the surface is less in comparison to bulk is known as the negative. Okay, so now I am going to another thing, very important content of this chapter, mechanism of adsorption. Okay, try to understand. I think it will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you, class.